Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pendry Home, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be a lot of cleaning motivation and also a little bit of cooking, because y'all know I love to cook and I like to share my recipes with y'all. So I am going to be making these corn fritters. So usually, people use mashed potatoes, but I'm using corn and they turned out absolutely delicious. And I'm also just going to be cleaning up the bedroom and doing some laundry in the kitchen, and then that spare bedroom that I am going to be refreshing and redoing for y'all eventually in a video very soon, hopefully. But I'm going to start here in our bedroom because on Mondays, I always change our sheets. So Monday is sheet day, and I try to always keep a schedule of like my cleaning days and what I do on those cleaning days. So on Mondays, I always freshen up our bedroom and put new sheets on the bed, and then I'll take the old ones and put them in the wash and get those washed up and fold it and put away for the next week. I always do a load of laundry on Mondays as well, just clothes, and then sometimes I'll do kitchen linens as well, but I keep it really simple, and I keep my laundry on special days as well. I'm so weird, but it keeps me on track, and I know exactly what chores, like main chores, have to be done. I totally recommend you guys try to figure out some kind of daily chore list that works for you. And this is what works for me. I've been doing it probably ever since we got married, and it just works really nicely. But I am just going to go ahead and get this bed made, and then I have a lot of laundry to put away that I should have put away over the weekend, and I didn't. But I'm just going to keep it as real as I can with y'all, and this is just my real life, and sometimes when the laundry comes out, I don't always put it away right away, and it doesn't get put away until later, and this is one of those days where this past weekend, I just didn't put my laundry away like I was supposed to, but it's all good. So I'm just going to clean up, pick up, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure you like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new and like this kind of homemaking content, because that's what I'm all about here. Homemaking, decorating, cooking, cleaning, organizing, all of the good housewife things. And yeah, so let's just continue to clean, y'all. I encourage every one of y'all who are watching to join in and clean with me today, rather if it's just having a load of laundry that needs to be put away or that needs to be done and then putting it away afterwards, or just simply making your bed, because I know some days are just very hard to get up and get motivated to clean your home. And y'all, if I'm gonna be honest, this day that I filmed this was so hard for me to get motivated. I didn't get started. I think it was like 2:00 in the evening at this point. And sometimes that just happens. I went to the gym this particular morning, and then I came home and showered real quickly, and I went to the grocery store and I got my grocery shopping done, and then I taught a piano student. As soon as I got back from the grocery store and unloaded, I had a piano student and had to teach, and then after that I was just drained, and it took me a while to gain some motivation to get things done and get moving and get going. And one of the easiest things for me normally to get going is if I just need to simply make my bed. That helps me so much, just to start with something small, or sometimes even making my bed doesn't do it, so I'll have to go do some dishes. But I always just try to get up and get moving regardless, and it is so hard to get up, like I said, and, get motivated. And, I have those days too. I know my life may seem perfect on these videos and that I always have the motivation to clean and do what I'm doing here, but y'all, I don't. I'm human and I struggle too, and sometimes my emotions get the best of me, and on this day, mentally I just wasn't there. Physically, I was doing great because I did go get my workout in and everything, but mentally it was just like I wasn't where I needed to be on this particular day. So I knew that if I got up and got moving, then mentally I would get where I needed to be. And I ended up having a really great day after I just got up and got this stuff cleaned and got it going and got myself going even more, just for some clarity. And I'm one of those people that cleaning to me and organizing and doing everything that I do, like decorating and all of that is just, this is my mental health check for me. And I know I haven't really explained that to y'all, but why I do these videos, this is something where I get to just release everything that I'm feeling and get rid of it. And that's why this is so special to me, and I think why I'm so passionate about uploading these videos for y'all is because this is my outlet. This is what I come and do to get away from everything that's bothering me in the world, or just when my emotions get the best of me. So I love doing this for you guys. I love making this content. I love cleaning. I know it's so weird that cleaning and organizing and decorating or whatever, things that seem like work to some, is what helps me cope with my stress and anxiety. My anxiety was at an all-time high back in the fall, and I don't want to get to that point again. So this year I've been so happy so far, and just again so content, and I've been growing just spiritually and physically, and just really keeping everything together. And I feel like I'm a happier wife. I know we're still in that newlywed phase, but we did have a struggle when my anxiety was at an all-time high, and I'm so much happier this year already, just because I feel like I have this outlet now that I get to go to and just set everything else aside. And it's just so nice. So I encourage all of y'all to find your outlet, figure out what it is that makes you happy, and do that. Do what makes you happy. That is like the best advice I could give anybody. And even in your occupation, I cannot stress this enough, to do what makes you happy. I know that a lot of people say that, but I truly mean it. But some people say it and they don't mean it, because they're like, well, you need to do what pays the bills. You need to do what is going to make you the most money. And y'all, if I could go back, I would choose the path that made me the happiest rather than what was going to make that paycheck. Because if you're happy and you're living your life how you're supposed to and doing what God made you to do, then God will provide. I know I've talked through this whole video, but for the corn fritters, you're going to need 1 can of corn, a very small onion diced, a 1/4 a cup of flour, a 1/4 a cup of cornmeal, 1 egg, and then I'm going to season it with onion powder, garlic powder, and then I also have this Cuisine Art. It's like a chicken seasoning, but I'm using it in this, and it really was really yummy in this. And then I'm also going to be using sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to mix this all together. Make sure you have a big enough mixing bowl, because I did not, so I switched to a bigger one so it could all get coated. And make sure like the egg coats it all, so that way it sticks together. And then you're going to warm up your pan, and you're going to put some oil. I use olive oil, of course, and you're just going to start frying these. I'm also boiling some beets, because this night we just did vegetables, and some nights we do that. We just do like really simple, like no meat kind of meals, just when we're both really not that hungry and don't feel like we need a lot of protein. So on this particular night, I made the corn fritters, beets, and I always put butter, salt, and pepper in those once I drain the water off of them. And then if you like beets and you also like collard greens, don't throw away your leaves on your beets, because you can actually saute those up like you would collard greens and eat them. They are so yummy. My husband absolutely loves them, and I think they actually taste better than collard greens. So I always take all the leaves and peel those off, and then I wash them up really good. And then I will saute them up in a pan with a little bit of oil, and then I'll put some red wine vinegar on them with salt and pepper, and they are so good. So that's what we had for supper. So I'm just going to continue to fry these up, and then after we eat, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the kitchen because it was a mess, y'all. So I'm just going to start by storing up the leftovers for my husband for his lunch the next day. I always like to have leftovers. I've said this before, just so he can have some for lunch. Most of the time I have enough for both of us. Sometimes I don't, but I always make sure that I give him the leftovers first because I'm always fine like eating a sandwich or something. And plus I like graze all day long, so I don't really eat like a full meal. I kind of just graze along the day and then eat like my main meal at supper time, other than my protein shake. That would probably be like my biggest thing I have during the day. And then I graze. But if I'm at work, then I'll actually eat an actual meal at lunchtime. But when I'm at home, I don't do it. I don't know why. So I'm just going to pack up those leftovers like I said, and then I'm going to start on dishes because I had a lot to do because I just saved the ones from the morning time, and I think even the night before I had a few from then too, and so I had quite a bit to do. So I'm just going to go ahead, get the water ready, and put away some dishes that needed to be put away as well because I haven't done anything in the kitchen on this particular day because I just decided to start in the bedrooms and clean up in that spare and put a lot of the laundry away. And as y'all saw, that spare bedroom, that is like where I throw a lot of laundry. And because I have a closet in there, that's where I keep all of our church clothes and like fancier clothes, like all my dresses, and I keep all of Houston's like dress shirts and suits and everything in there, and our coats, and I keep a lot of my shoes in there. We have 2 walk-in closets, and that's just the one that I use for that because I have so many clothes. But hopefully we are going to be doing a closet organization, and we're going to be getting those closets squared away because they are disastrous as well. But yeah, so I always just throw lots of dresses and church clothes like y'all saw on that bed. But once I get that bedroom cleaned up, I will not be doing that anymore. That's like something I'm trying to do, is just always put things away. I know we have days, but I'm gonna try, y'all. Y'all gotta keep me accountable for that, but that's the plan anyway. So yeah, let me just go ahead and wash these dishes. And if you got some dishes in your sink, then come along, join with me, wash some dishes. My husband, y'all, I can't. My husband came up. Oh my goodness, he is so crazy. But like I was saying, if you have some dishes, then come along and join with me. Wash those dishes with me. If you have a dishwasher, then load your dishwasher up, or unload your dishwasher if you have clean ones in there. All right, y'all. Oh, I also wanted to point out, because I'm sure y'all have seen this or noticed it every time I do dishes, but my little like spray handle thingy is broke. So yes, that is indeed broke. We actually have to get our whole like faucet replaced and everything, because the little spray nozzle has like a crack in it, and so it squirts water everywhere, and then it's like completely off and like will not stay connected like it needs to be down on the actual sink part. So we are eventually this year going to replace the whole sink and the faucet and everything, which I'm really, really excited about, because I know exactly like what sink and faucet and everything I want. But yeah, it is broke, it's cracked and everything. And then it also like has a leak or something in it, because it makes some weird noises sometimes. Like it sounds like a machete or something. It's like pretty crazy, but it's not one of our biggest concerns right now. We have some other issues that we've been like trying to get fixed as well. So it still works, and as long as it works and isn't gonna like blow up or anything, then I'm gonna use it. But we are gonna be getting that replaced this year. Just wanted to let y'all know that yes, indeed, that is broke, and just point that out because I'm sure y'all have been like, girl, that thing, like, you need to fix that. We are very aware we need to fix it, but it is okay, I promise. So on this pan, I'm actually going to be using my stainless steel scoring pad just to really clean it. And y'all, it really helped shine this pan up. It has like a lot of black stuff, like burnt places and stuff on it. And it took it all, like pretty much all off. I feel like if I would have started doing this sooner, then it would have never been in the shape that it's in. But it did. It cleaned this thing up so good. I absolutely love it, and we'll probably start doing this on this pan at least once a week because I use this pan all the time. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, that's just a little tip for y'all. If you have like really bad stubborn spots on your pans, use a stainless steel scoring pad and it will clean it right up. I'm just going to towel dry my pots and pans and a few of the other things because my drying rack was completely full and I wanted to have all the glasses and cups and stuff in there and didn't want to towel dry those. So I am going to towel dry a bunch of things, and then I'm going to start cleaning up the countertops and all of that. So y'all know to clean my sink, I'm going to be using my baking soda and my essential oil, and I'm using the orange essential oil right now, and it smells divine. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, then don't forget to like it. And also, if you're new, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future uploads. I really enjoyed today's video and just kind of talking to y'all in the beginning of it. And I hope y'all join me back next week for some more content. Bye, y'all.